feds are slapping a local bank with a big fine.
It is the place where Kwame Kilpatrick, Bobby Ferguson, and other key players in the City Hall corruption investigation did a lot of their banking.
Let's go live to 7 Action News investigator Heather Catallo in the newsroom. Heather, what's going on here?
Well, this is one of those company names that just kept coming up over and over again during the Kilpatrick corruption trial. First Independence Bank. And now that bank has to pay $250,000 to the feds, and they have to keep a closer eye on potential money laundering. Several employees of First Independence Bank testified during the Kilpatrick corruption case that the former mayor would often bring chunks of cash into the Detroit bank to pay his credit card bills. Now, First Independence is the one handing over the money. U.S. Attorney Barbara McQuaid announced today that her office and the bank have reached a deal. First Independence Bank will pay the feds a $250,000 fine. They will also make sure they are in compliance with all of the bank's Secrecy Act and anti-money laundering regulations. The bank was mentioned repeatedly during the City Hall corruption probe. Kwame Kilpatrick and Bobby Ferguson both banked there, and key witness Emma Bell testified that she would cash her paychecks from Kilpatrick's campaign fund at First Independence and then buy cashier's checks in amounts less than $10,000 to avoid IRS detection. According to the agreement with the U.S. Attorney, prior to 2009, First Independence Bank had unsatisfactory compliance with both the Bank Secrecy Act and anti-money laundering programs. But since then, McQuaid says the bank has hired new people and purchased new software to monitor possible money laundering. Donald Davis is the CEO and chairman of First Independence Bank and was once a supporter of Kwame Kilpatrick. According to records, Davis gave $25,000 to the Detroit Justice Fund, which helped pay for Kilpatrick's legal expenses back in 2008. The bank's president did release a written statement saying, quote, "We have worked closely and cooperatively with the United States Attorney's Office and our federal regulators to establish and maintain what we consider to be the best-in-class programs and procedures to comply with anti-money laundering and bank secrecy laws." This agreement is being made public just days after Kilpatrick, Ferguson, and Bernard Kilpatrick's prison sentences were announced for their convictions in the corruption probe. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.
Heather, thank you.